Good morning. Welcome back to Ozarks Today on this Wednesday. Ozark Area Community Action Corporation, or OACAC, has a family planning clinic you might not know about.
Yeah, Savannah Harrison joins us with what the clinic is offering and why this is so important for our community. Savannah, good morning.
Good morning, Chad, Jackie. Well, OACAC's Family Planning Clinic offers free or low-cost birth control to those patients who need it, as well as different reproductive screenings. And the goal is to make reproductive health care more accessible here in Southwest Missouri. Now, the clinic offers a variety of different birth controls, and appointments are simple. After you fill out your paperwork, you'll have a short appointment with a physician, usually lasting 30 to 40 minutes. They'll explain your options, and you can come to a consensus on what works best for you. Appointments can be made easily online or over the phone. Those without insurance can usually have these appointments and their contraceptive care for free. And OACAC leaders say that having a program like this is important for the community.
This kind of services, they are rest assured that they are, protected from unwanted pregnancies, and even we take care of their sexual health due to the free condoms that we offer and the free treatments of STIs that we offer. So not just the contraceptive area, the sexual health is also protected.
Now, the clinic tends to see 30 to 60 patients a week and is continuing to grow. For more information or to make an appointment, you can head to this story on our website, ky3.com. We'll have a link with more information there. For now, reporting live in Springfield, Savannah Harrison, KY3 News.